The following presentation is for mature audiences only.
Who are you?
He's a fine man.
All hell is broken loose.
He's a great broadcaster.
He's a very powerful guy. Absolutely brilliant.
Feared by men, adored by women.
He's a smart boy.
It's patriotic.
It's no big deal.
It's the end of the world. I might as well tell you now. He's a monkey.
And how you doing, rockers and cockers? Welcome in to another edition of The Wild Side with Eric Clark. I am your host, Eric Clark, saying thank you for taking time out of your busy day to hang out with us on the east side of Nashville. Make sure you are subscribed to the YouTube channel, hit that notification button, smash the like button, and before you leave out of here today, get down in that comment section. Let me know everything you want about the band, the video, the song, all that, and if not anything, throw me some horns for the YouTube algorithm. If you have a band, song, or a video that you'd like me to check out, get over to the Discord server. Left-hand side, YouTube reaction requests. Read the pinned message. Drop a link, a brief description. I will get to it when I can. Today's suggestion is coming from one of our many chats in the live stream. We're talking about going back to the 90s, which was a fun time for us, and today, that's where we're going. The German band FuryInTheSlaughterhouse dropped an album called Mono in 1993. Our radio station had added 2 songs, Every Generation Has Its Own Disease, and today's song, which is actually a cover from 1970s, the McGuinness Flint Band. So today we are checking out FuryInTheSlaughterhouse with a little bit of surprise audio sampling in there for you. When I'm Dead and Gone, it's the U.S. version. It's on the Wild Side. Let's check it out.
Don't you
Nice. Got a big jug of shine. Good for you. I do have to ask, though, what is it with European rockers and the stovepipe hat? Like, only Slash wears that here in the States, but I see a lot of European bands and members of bands wearing the old top hat, the stovepipe or slouch stovepipe hat. That is Fury in the Slaughterhouse with the McGinnis Flint cover from 1970, When I'm Dead and Gone, actually using Jamaica from Led Zeppelin at the beginning there. And a lot of people believe, I have to go ahead and quell this, a lot of people believe they're also sampling When the Levee Breaks. They're not. It's very, 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 it's as close to being it as you can get. But if you listen closely, they add a double kick in there, or they do something. There's something that they do, the drummer does, to not make it that, if you will. Also, the video, if I'm not mistaken, directed by Cyndi Lauper. Cyndi Lauper. Great video, great track. I think that was it was the second song that we had added from the album Mono. So Mono was 93, and we had added Every Generation Has Its Own Disease because MTV was on heavy rotation on MTV. But when we got that single, we would get these compilation CDs in from the labels all the time. We actually got this one first, and my boss recognized it. I was like, oh, that's the old track from back in the day. And that's when I knew he knew way more about music than I did. And he introduced me to it, and I was like, oh, are we going to add that? And he was like, that's not the song they want us to add. We added Every Generation. I think after about 3 weeks of Every Generation, we added When I'm Dead and Gone. And this one actually tested better with our market. It became this, so many people were like, oh man, I love that track, and it's like, well, it's a 30, 40-year-old track, and they're like, no, I'm going to play it at my funeral. They did a great job of maintaining the originality as Fury in the Slaughterhouse did, but also bringing in that sense of modernity while tying in a familiar heartbeat, if you will. They did a really good job of making that connection with you, didn't they? Yes, they sampled Jamaica, but the mandolin and the drums made you think, oh, that's When the Levee Breaks by Led Zeppelin, and it allowed you to fall into the track and see it as a standalone what it is. And I love that guy's vocals. He does this really cool thing with his vocals. And I noticed it in the Every Generation as well. He's got this really cool soft warble. It borders, Dwight Yoakam does it at the end. You call it a yodel. I don't want to call it that because he's not yodeling. When you use the word yodel, a lot of time people think he's yodeling. That's not what I mean. The way that the voice warbles towards the end of his verses is this, you think it's going to continue on, and it doesn't. And what that warble creates in the vocal, especially this track here, is it drips with an innocence. It drips with a guilelessness that makes you really believe the emotion that you connect with the track, right? It's a very simple song. It's a I would call it a revival-esque vibe. When I say revival-esque, I don't mean, sitting around, with tambourine passing around the plate. That's not what I mean. What I mean is a gathering together and having fun. That's what I mean. That's the brotherhood in the song itself. And they fall into it very easily. It comes off very naturally for everybody involved. I love that guitar solo harmonizing with the mandolin. It was just absolutely brilliant. Great song, 3.5 minutes. They do a good job of establishing their own footprint within the classic of the McGinnis Flint track. So kudos to Fury in the Slaughterhouse. I've always been a fan. I've got their CDs over here. Plus, I still have the rock tune-up CD that this song came on, because it was one of those, okay, I got to have that. Talk to any radio person from back in the 90s. They have hundreds of these, or they should have if they were smart. So again, thank you very much for that suggestion. Popped up during a chat. Someone asked me if I knew who Fury in the Slaughterhouse was. I didn't respond because I wanted to make this video. Yes, I know who Fury in the Slaughterhouse is. I love them. They're a great band, and that's a great song. Thank you very much for taking time out of your day to watch the video. And of course, if you have a suggestion for a band song or a video, get over to the Discord server. Join us during the live stream. Throw your suggestion in there. I'm not that hard to find. All of my social media is linked down below. Make sure you are subscribed to the YouTube channel. Make sure you hit that notification button, smash that like button. Before you leave, get down in that comment section. Let me know everything you know about Fury in the Slaughterhouse, your thoughts. Throw me some horns. Help the engagement with YouTube. Make sure you're looking out for each other. Make sure you're looking out for your neighbor. Try to do at least one good thing a day. I am Eric Clark. You are the best darn subscribers in the world, and this is The Wild Side.